Welcome one and all to another Killer Nacho Wi-Fi battle. And I got another one here with, or actually this is probably the first one, with Vexacus4666, a Pojo vet like myself. And he leads with this Rotom thing, which is no longer Ghost type in Gen 5. Interesting truth. So I'm just going to go like Trick because I wanted to like give it my choice scarf, even though it already has one by the looks of it. But he goes out into this thing, which is actually really nice because that gives that thing a choice scarf, and that is amazing. And cute little Dustbuster gets it leftovers. I love Dustbuster. Alright, so now I don't know what he's going to do. He might switch, he might set up his rock, so I go for the Focus Punch, and he does set up rocks, which is actually really cool because Focus Punch is actually super effective against this Hentei tentacle monster. But yeah, so it's super effective, does decent damage, it actually does about half. He does hurt me with the iron bars, that's fine. So I'm going to go for another Focus Punch, knowing he basically either has to switch or, you know, stay in and die. But he goes out into Frostlass, and that's a pretty obvious move, actually. In fact, I kind of knew he was going to do it since I knew he had Frostlass, but Dustbuster really has nothing to hurt Ghost types besides Sucker Punch, so obviously I didn't really have a choice. But now I do surprise him with the Sucker Punch, and that's really awesome. It goes below half, and Dustbuster's just being a monster. And look, he even survived with 2 hit points. Cute little Dustbuster. He's so awesome. Dustbuster's so epic. Alright, but now he knows I have Sucker Punch, so I decided to go for the Focus Punch, because I was kind of thinking he'd switch, but instead he goes T-Wave. So I guess he's kind of like stalling for turns here, and maybe I'll get a Parahax. That's what he's hoping, I guess. So I just go for a Sucker Punch, kind of thinking he might go and attack me this turn, hoping for the Parahax. So I go for the Sucker Punch, and I do get paralyzed, but he actually just taunts, and I have no idea why, since the only thing that I could... the only move I have that's tauntable is, what's it called? Is, Trick, but I already used it, so it's pointless. So I'm just going for the Sucker Punch this turn, and I guess he does try to attack me because it works, and he's dead. So that's freaking awesome, and Dustbuster's freaking cute. Look how cute Dustbuster is. Man, he just wrecked havoc on that guy's entire team. Gotta love Dustbuster. Alright, so now he goes out into Infernape, and Infernape's kind of, like, annoying, and I knew it would kill me, but I just decided to go for the Focus Punch anyway, just in case he does something. I'm not even sure what. But he just U-turns, and I kind of figured he'd do something like that. And, so now he actually has to send out Pokemon first. That makes me happy. He goes into his Scarf Rotom again, and I really don't have anything good to fight this, so this has, because Rotom actually has pretty good type coverage. I go into Excalibur, which is my, Latios, and I'm just gonna go for the Draco Meteor, because I know I can survive a hidden power, you know, ice, and Draco Meteor is going to definitely kill it, because this is Specs Latios, because Specs Latios is freaking broken. But yeah, so now he's dead, and that's freaking awesome. And he's going to go back in, or he's going to go into Reunicles, which always seems to, like, screw me over in Gen 5. I hate this thing. But I go out into Fortress, and he goes for the Trick Room, which is a pretty good move on a Reunicles. Because now he's, like, fast and he's stuff, but Fortress is, like, a really good Pokemon to fight Reunicles with, because Reunicles really has nothing unless he has Hidden Power Fire, which, you know, even then, not too threatening, because Fortress is awesome defenses. So I just set up rocks. He goes out into Zapdos, and I go into Sandshark, because I thought he'd either use the, electric or fire move. He ends up using Hidden Power Ice, which is a great prediction on him. Although I knew I'd be able to survive it with a Yachi Berry, but then he gets a crit, which is actually really bad. Because at the very worst, I would have been able to stall a turn of, you know, what's it called? Dang it, Trick Room. But now I have to go back into Excalibur, and, yeah, actually, the reason I went into Excalibur is because I completely forgot about the Trick Room. So that's a big misplay, actually, because Excalibur is pretty much faster than his whole team, except for Infernape, because Infernape is a priority move. I believe that's a Choice Band Infernape, actually. But yeah, that was really terrible. So I got into Doom Cannon, and I figure the Trick Room is almost done, so I'm going to go for the Rock Polish, hoping I can survive a Heat Wave, and it misses. So the game's, like, making up for that crit, and that's freaking awesome. So he goes out into Reunicles as I go for the Ice Punch, because I thought he'd, you know, stay in with Zapdos, and the dimensions are back to normal, so now I'm really fast, and I'm just going to kill this thing with the Meteor Mash, because that's stabbed, and I know Reunicles can't take it. So that's freaking awesome, and then I get the attack boost, and that's just, like, icing on the cake, so the game is like, I'm going to screw you over with a crit, and then I'm just going to give you God mode. I'm like, yes! So he goes out into his Hentei monster, Hentei tentacle monster that rapes, you know, innocent Hentei girls. But then I just go Ice Punch, and that's not going to kill it, because this thing has 1,000,000 defense or something. And, I get hurt by iron barbs, but he gets a freeze. So, man, this is like, luck is completely on my side right now, and I really can't complain about that. So, yeah, but he does get the iron barbs damage twice, which really actually does hurt because of my choice band. So now I'm like at really low health. He goes into ape, and I know he has the priority move, but I'm kind of thinking I can take the Mach Punch anyway, and I do, which is brilliant because that means I'm going to be able to get a T-Punch on this ape, but of course it doesn't quite kill. It comes close to killing, but not quite. And Doom Cannon is unfortunately going to die to his, life orb thing. But yeah, so now I go out into cute my Politoed, because Politoed is so freaking cute little Politoed. I just want to, like, eat it all up. It's so cute. Not really, though. But he's going to Mach Punch me because he locked into it, and I just go for the Ice Beam kill, because I know his last Pokemon is Zapdos, just in case he feels like switching, even though it's stupid, I know Ice Beam's going to kill Infernape at this point anyway. But actually, the Drizzle is really good. I just need to survive one hit, and I can set up a Toxic on this guy. And once he's Toxic Poisoned, I know my Bronzong can stall it out, because with the Rain Up, I'm not really afraid of the Heat Wave. He goes for the Discharge, and I survive, which is freaking awesome, because Politoed is a freaking beast. It has like 1,000,000 special defense, and I just love it because it's so cute. And so I get the poison off. He gets like the hacks, which is really pointless because he doesn't actually, get the, frozen in my paralysis. So yeah, so now he's going to finish me off. And I bet he's really wishing he had Thunderbolt and not Discharge there. But yeah, that's like the one time it actually matters. Discharge is usually the better move, but there he could have really use Thunderbolt. But anyway, like I said, the rain is up, so I am not afraid of Heat Wave. Fortress has some pretty good special defense, defenses in general, and with the rain, that's going to have the base power of Heat Wave, and look at that. Look at that. That is a beast. So I go for the Gyro Ball. It does some damage, but basically I'm just kind of waiting for the Toxic to kill him. He probably has Roost, but at the same time, yeah, eventually that Toxic's going to kill him way before his Heat Wave kills me. So he goes for another, I guess he goes for a Discharge, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically the match. So, yeah, so he's going to die to the poison here. So that's a great game, Vexacus. We both made some misplays, we both got some hacks, but overall it was a really fun match. Really enjoyed it. I got to use two of my favorite Pokemon, Dustbuster and Politoed, which I named Cute, because that's what it is. It's cute. Come on now. So yeah, that's pretty much the match, and it was really awesome. Now I have to think of a question of the day. I kind of didn't ask this one yet, and yeah, I'm in the mood of asking all the new Gen 5 questions. So I'm going to say, what is your new favorite Gen 5 Pokemon? Not favorite Pokemon overall, the one that just came out in Gen 5. He used that Hentai Tentacle monster. I don't feel like looking up its name, but that's basically what it is, so that's what I'm going to probably call it in all my videos. And that's a pretty good Pokemon, actually, because of its really great Steel Grass typing. It's really annoying, and it has really good base stats, and it has a really nice move pool. So it's a pretty good move, but that's actually not my favorite, even though it, using a Hentai Tentacle monster is pretty great. I think my favorite new Pokemon Gen 5 has to be Grounder, which I believe is called Excadrill in this game, in English. I don't know why. I just think it looks neat, and it's freaking awesome, and it's freaking powerful, so it's just a cool poke. I like it. Actually, well, yeah, I think that would have to take either that or no. Gaia Giga. That's my favorite Pokemon. I have one called Gadget. I might use it in a future video. I really do like it, even though its base stats and even though its speed sucks, and so does its well, move pool in general. But yeah, it's still a really awesome Pokemon. I don't know why. Probably because I use Gadget in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. But anyway, yeah, that's the question of the day. Rate, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Also, check out my opponent. He has a pretty awesome YouTube. Link in the description. And see you guys later. Peace out, Holmes.